everybody, welcome to the Clarinet Room. Today I want to talk just to the students who made it through first year beginning band over Zoom or Google Classroom or however you had band online last year. First thing, good for you. That's really a big thing that you did, that you decided you wanted to learn how to play an instrument, that you decided to play the clarinet, and that you decided to do that and stuck with it all year. I don't know if you're worried about September or late August or whenever school starts, but first thing I want to do is to tell you that you are going to be just like everybody else, and that you're going to be feeling like you're behind, feeling like you're struggling, but I want you to know you're going to be able to catch up so quickly, especially if you're going to have in-person band, and I'm assuming that most of us will. You'll catch up, okay? One thing I've noticed is that when you started playing, you everything kind of limited to your left hand, right? And you learned maybe C, D, E, F, G, and maybe you didn't even learn note names with that, but you just learned what these fingers did. Okay, so the first thing I want you to do is, if you have your band book, spend some time making sure that you learned those note names, that you know what your note names are. So when you see a note on the page, like you see a C that's below the staff, you know that this is a C, right, with your thumb and your three fingers, and you're not thinking of that note as just being like this, but you're thinking of it as a C. And then if you're thinking of this note and you're playing this note, you know it's a D, and this is an E, and so on and so forth. To get ready for beginning band or second year band in the fall, that's going to be one of the most important things to do, is to remember or remind yourself or even just learn what the note names are. So that way you're thinking of note names instead of just a fingering, okay? So the other thing to do is start getting that right hand ready. And again, knowing those note names is going to be super important. Okay, because you're going to probably want to catch up so you can extend your range up into the upper register, but until we know these right hand notes, that's going to be a challenge. Okay, so take time, be patient with yourself. That's the most important thing. You decided to learn an instrument, you did it online, and you made it, and you can expect, you're not going to be as caught up as somebody that had in-person year or in-person band for a year, and that's okay, because you're still going to catch up really quickly, I promise. But learn where these fingers go. Okay, again, know your note names. C, B, right? Or B flat. You'll probably learn both of those. Okay, so C, B, B flat, A, G, F, with this thing right here, that key, and then E. Okay? And give yourself time to learn how to reach down for those keys. The trick is those fourth fingers, right? The ring fingers. When you stretch your pinky down, it makes that finger want to reach up a little bit. And on the clarinet, you have to make sure you're covering your tone holes completely. Even if, like right now, it might look like I'm covering, but I'm actually kind of pulling up. So if I go to play an F, let's see what happens. I'm having a hard time because I'm not 100% covering that tone hole, okay? We don't have pads to cover the keys. We have tone holes, okay? So make sure those fourth fingers are covering, okay? So one thing you can do is just have your clarinet where your eyes can see the fingers, right? You can just prop it up on your leg or just kind of hold it up in front of your face. Just practice bringing your fingers down on each tone hole and feel the tone hole against your fingers. So like, okay, C, even on C, I feel the bottom of my finger on the bottom of the tone hole. Say I'm playing B flat, A, G, right? When I get to G, I make sure that finger is covering the tone hole. And then I reach down with my pinky for F, okay? And then let's see how we do. There it is. So give yourself time, be patient with yourself, and really work on the finger reach. Don't squeeze, because if you squeeze, that's going to make those fingers want to reach up as well. The fourth fingers are going to kind of slide up even more. So just cover with the pads of your finger, right? Then let's see if I can do this. You can see the rings, right? That's where my tone holes are, not in the tips, okay? All right, so work on that. So I'm going to say that's one of the best things you can do to help you catch up, getting to know those right hand notes, okay? C, B, B flat, A, G, F, and then E, because then that's going to allow you to bop up into the upper register sooner than if you don't really know those notes. Okay? Stay tuned for a lot more coming from the Clarinet Room, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.